Hello everyone, Odd Doll here. Welcome. As you undoubtedly already know because you saw the thumbnail, today we are looking at the Barbie Dream Besties Festival looks with Malibu here. Super exciting. She is currently up on Amazon. I ordered mine a couple months ago when she was kind of coming in and out of stock, so I'm very excited that she is finally here. So we'll of course get her out of the box and try her different outfits on her. It says there are 25 plus looks, so a lot of mix and match options, which is always exciting. And we'll take a look at the accessories up close too. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around so I can show that to you guys. All right, so we'll take a closer up look of her in the packaging. I know that glare is awful. I apologize. So down here we have a picture of her in some of the different looks. It looks like the 3 basic outfits. And then there's this very cute artwork here. And on the back, it looks like we have her in some mixed and matched fashions, and we will try those out for ourselves as soon as they get her out of the packaging. So I don't know how interesting it actually is to see me fully unbox her, but I just want to get her out of like this portion so we can take a closer look without having to contend with the glare. So there's the packaging. Is it really cute? Like a nice pink and blue mix like this. Pastel clouds, very cute, and it goes very well with the outfits that she comes with too. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting her out of here, and then when I have everything fully unboxed, we will go ahead and take a closer look at it. So I'm definitely biased because I absolutely adore the Barbie Dream Besties. I think it's like the best thing that Barbie's done in a very long time, and I think that she is gorgeous, and she has saran hair as you would have hoped. All right, so her makeup is really pretty. It's kind of like this very soft glam look that I think makes a lot of sense for a festival. The earrings here do not come out unless you were to cut them out, but I think that's pretty typical of the Barbie Dream Besties. She has like this cute little, I don't know if you would like call it an ascot when it's like in this sort of Western sense, but it's really cute. There's like a really nice floral print, and like the whole dress is nicely finished. We have like some elastic on the sleeves to kind of like create this little almost like flowery feel here. And then of course we have the Velcro in the back, so it will be easy to get her in and out of this outfit to try switching her with the other clothing. And then she has this really cute pair of shoes too. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little heart buckle on them, which is really cute. And then her hair is like, because you know like on the packaging it was wavy, and sometimes when you get them out of the box it's not like actually wavy, but like this actually is. Like it doesn't look exactly how it is in the artwork, but I don't know, like I'm happy enough with that I would put her hair, like I would put her on display like this without touching her hair, although like I might go in and do it later. All right, so we've got everything out of the packaging now. And I'll give it to you on the level here, guys. I'm not really a Western fashion person. So this isn't typically my vibe, but I think that like the exception is that like pieces like this haven't really like evolved from like the 50s and 60s, and I dig 50s and 60s fashion, so I can get behind this, and I think Barbie can get away with anything, and I love a Western Barbie, like that's the exception to it. And this has like a very sort of Patsy Cline vibe to me, which shout out to my grandpa because he loved Patsy Cline, so naturally I am biased towards this piece. Now we will try the outfits on, but first we'll take a look here. This is so cute. This is like clearly meant to be like a pie with like a lattice topping, and it's got the Barbie logo on there, which is really cute. And then she came with another purse, which I'm leaving the rubber band on so I can make her hold it in that way. And it's just like got like a corded handle, which is really cute, and it's sort of making a heart. So those are both very cute purses. And then she, of course, comes with like some makeup, sort of really girly accessories here. So we have a perfume, because we know that that's like Malibu and the Barbie Dream Besties thing is like makeup. And then she has this like adorable little eyeshadow palette. And then they've all so far come with the phone case, which I think is super cute. So they have this little cactus phone case, and then you can pop your phone right in there. And it's got the thumb hole, so you can make her actually hold it if you would like to. Then we have this sort of Western belt that's mostly white with like these little golden heart buckles, which is very cute. And then there's a bolo tie, of course. And it's definitely cuter than that normally is, in my opinion. And she's got this nice pair of shades, which is also kind of like going with that sort of gold vibe. Of course, she has this Western style hat that is probably really cute on her. I'm excited to try that out on her. And then there are these cowgirl boots with little roses on them. So those are pretty cute. Like, as far as cowgirl boots go, it's like the roses are only painted on one side, which is interesting, but like I guess you're not super gonna see it when it's inside like that, so we won't think too much on that, I guess. And then it's got the Barbie logo on the bottom, so she can leave Barbie logos in the mud, I guess. And then this is like a faux denim sort of feel. It's sort of like that rougher material. It's not like ridiculously thin like it can be sometimes, so it feels like decent enough quality. I'm not worried that that's gonna like fall apart on us or anything. And then this here is of a similar quality. It seems like pretty nicely stitched together and finished. There's like these little fringes on the bottom, which I think is a nice touch and obviously very Western. They are like not exactly the same color, so there's that, if that's something that stands out to you. And then we have this that says Sunshine since 1959. Very appropriate for our girl Barbie here. It's got a nice little lace on the bottom, Velcro on the back, like a little trim around the neck, which is pretty cute too. And then this is that rougher material again. You like, if you hear that sound, you probably know exactly what the material feels like. And then it just kind of has like this paisley, you know, sort of has like a bandana vibe, which is pretty cute. And then this shirt, which is probably my favorite piece. This is a very thin material, not like hemmed or finished in any way, so that could definitely come apart on you. You might want to be careful with that. I know that I'm going to be. And then there's just these cute little flowers here. And I love a shirt that ties here, so that's a real win. Velcro on the back, and then like these frilly little sleeves. So very cute. And now we shall see what this all looks like on her. So here is just a reminder of how she's looking in the outfit that she came in. So we have 3 total outfits and 2 pairs of shoes and 2 purses, which is fine because like the idea is that you mix match. So I'm good with that. All right, so we're checking in to show you before I put the jacket on so you can actually get like a full sense of what the shirt looks like when it's actually on her. It has like a looser fit to it, which I didn't expect. I think is really cute. You can see like it's definitely a thinner material, like it's a little bit sheer for sure, but it doesn't bother me too much. And I think that the pants and the boots are actually really cute. So for somebody that this sort of style doesn't typically appeal to, like Barbie is definitely doing a good job at making it appealing. Okay, so here she is now. She has that jacket on. It is quite cute. I'm not like 100% sure why the shirt and the jeans, or the jacket and the jeans rather, are 2 different colors of denim, but it works. I mean, you know, I'm good with it. That doesn't like strike me as odd, so cool, I guess. Now I always have to check with hats like this, like which side is supposed to go to the front, because like this looks cute, like that looks like something you'd put on the front. But when I'm looking at the picture, the side I like to the front definitely goes to the back. So this is like a little bit unappealing because it's like definitely bent in like sort of an odd way. So yeah, not super cute, but you know, it doesn't look too terrible on her, but I would say that wearing it backwards where there isn't like that weird thing happening is like a little bit more appealing to me. I don't know. Maybe people's hats get messed up and that's a realistic thing. I mean, it's very clearly not supposed to be this way, so I probably won't display her in the hat because I just don't think that it super works with like that weird thing happening there. But there she is with that hat on anyways. And like, yeah, I think it's a very cute style for her. I think that the hair makes a lot of sense with it, you know? The hat, like, I don't know, it feels like it could even like be bigger because these are big-headed dolls and a bigger hat would probably encompass it a little bit better, but you know, it's cool. So I'm definitely more excited about the pink outfit anyways. So we will try that one on next and try switching out like the accessories, like the ascot thing that's happening with like the bolo tie. And then I just noticed as I'm changing her that they have the dress underneath the skirt, and that's a very cute look, so we'll have to try that out too. All right, so I really like this outfit. I think that this works really well. I love the cowgirl boots in this. And even that wonky hat doesn't bother me so much when she's in this outfit. I just feel like it makes sense. This is like, you know, peeling up a little bit because it's that super thin material. So kind of expected that. And we'll try on her bolo tie here. I think the tie works there. Like, I think, like, personally, I prefer to just be able to see the collar, but, like, you know, I see what it's going for. And adding on the belt now, I think that it completes the outfit really nicely, too. And I think that this purse is adorable. And the purses do open, by the way, so, you know, they don't open enough to, like, fit the accessories in, but, like, that's cool. That's okay. Okay, so here's the sunglass situation. I think that it's going for like a lasso vibe, perhaps, which I get and is clever and I enjoy. But you can see that these are wonky as all get out. So these are going to be a no from me. I definitely will not be using these sunglasses, and they're also like not translucent at all. Like that is just a solid black there. So I wouldn't have been a super huge fan of them anyways. But yeah, that's pretty wonk. All right, so here we have her back in the jeans with that really cute shirt. And I think that this is fabulous, and I love this so much, and it's probably my favorite look for sure. And feel free to let everyone know in the comments what your favorite look is also, because I'd be very curious to know. And I think that she looks really, really cute holding that phone in that phone case. Here we can sort of bend her wrist a little, maybe, so we can see it a bit better. Yeah, it's very cute. I really dig that. Yeah, I think this is a very nice look. Like, I definitely want to be able to use this hat. I just don't know how I feel about it because it's doing that weird thing in the middle there. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay, so I think this looks excellent as well. It really works with the jacket on too. I think this is a very cool mix of pink and blue. And I think that the bolo tie looks like really good with the shirt if the jacket is on. So I don't know. This could potentially be the outfit that I display her in. I think it's really cute. All right, so this did take a little bit of finagling to get this skirt over this dress, but it can be done. And it wasn't like a ridiculous amount of effort. It wasn't like a frustrating amount of effort. It was just, you know, you're putting a skirt over a dress. And I think it looks really cute. And I think that the sunglasses work more as like a headpiece than they do actual sunglasses. So that's nice to have a use for those for sure. And I think that this is a very cute look too. It's probably not my favorite of them, but I still think it's really cute. And let's just stick that bolo tie on there and just fully embrace the Western vibes here. It's cute. All right, so I think that this is the outfit that I'm landing on for her to leave her in for now. The only thing that I would change about it if I could was, I think that the belt could do with being a little bit bigger so that it like fit more around the pants than it did around the waist, because I think that would be very cute. But overall, I think that she's beautiful and excellent, and I actually love the outfits that she comes with and think that like the whole Western theme works really well for her. I mean, it's not the first time that we've had a Western Barbie, and like the whole Western fashion is kind of having a moment, isn't it really? I don't know if we have Beyonce to thank for that or what, but you know, no complaints for me, just an observation. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with whatever. But yeah, so here she is. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys enjoy this doll if you get it yourself. And thank you so much for watching as always. I super appreciate it. Consider subscribing, you know, if you're so inclined. But if not, I still hope to see you in the next one. And I hope you have a really great day wherever you are at in your day. All right, bye for now.
Bye, Dad.